I'm in a real rush this morning. It's typical. Kids are off school, so no alarms are set. They've got nothing to kind of get going for this morning, and I'm supposed to be at the gym. I've completely lost track of time, and now I'm racing to get there. But today's the day that I'm going to get those new tyres fitted to the car. I'm getting two put on, see what they're like, and probably next month I'll get the other two put on. And this week we finally found out about the Model 3 and everything it has to offer in this first package that's coming out. And the first people got their cars. Generally I think they were employees of the company. But yeah, so finally we know a lot more about it, pretty much all of it. I'm sure there's more to come in the future. But yeah, I'll talk through that later on today with you. Right, that's gym done for another day. I don't think I'm going to stop sweating now for hours, but at least I've got it out the way. So I'm off now to get these tyres fitted. Now, if you didn't see the vlog I did a few episodes ago where I was choosing which tyres to get, just a quick recap for you. So at the moment I got Dunlop Save, I think, something like that, on the car. They're the tyres that came with this car. I've had them on here for just over 2 years and I've done just over 27,000 miles. So I shopped around. My specifications were I wanted something that kind of, I guess, complemented the car. So obviously this car is a very efficient, very quiet car. I wanted a tyre that would be the same as it. So kind of budget tyres I looked at just to be sure, but none of them really sort of fit the bill. So I ended up looking at some Goodyears. Basically, when you look on Black Circles or on the internet, it gives you, and I think other sites do the same, it gives you some ratings. Those ratings are the noise level in decibels, how efficient they are, i.e. how easily they roll, and how good performing or how well they perform in the wet. Now, they were all reasonably okay in the wet, so that was fine, but I wanted something that was quiet and efficient. So these Goodyear seemed to fit the bill, but they weren't the cheapest. But then I kind of weighed it up and I thought, well, you know, for what I've spent or what I've paid for this car, it costs me nothing effectively month on month to run, just a little bit of electricity. And I've bought it because I want it to be really efficient, and I enjoy the kind of the relaxed, quiet ride that it has. So for me personally, I was happy to pay that little bit more. Well, I got there a bit early, so I've left it with them. They said it's going to be about an hour. So I've got an hour to kill, and that means only one thing. It's coffee time. I've managed to get myself a coffee, albeit it's a free one from Waitrose. If you're not watching in the UK and don't know what Waitrose is, it's I guess it's one of our posher supermarkets. They do free coffee if you buy something, and I managed to buy myself some capsules for my own coffee machine, so win-win as far as I'm concerned. So I've still got best part of an hour to wait, and I thought what better than to find a dead quiet spot to talk to you about the Model 3 launch and what we know about it now. So I think it's fair to say there was no shocking revelations. I guess I was kind of hopeful there might be something, but yeah, that's not really what this car's about. This car's about producing an affordable EV to the masses that is desirable, that people really want to buy and drive. So there was a few little things that we didn't know about. So I think one of the really interesting ones for me is the key. There isn't one. You now open it with either your mobile phone, so it obviously senses near field, or Bluetooth that you are close by, so it'll allow you to open and start the car, or you get like a credit card type thing with it, which so looking at the diagrams, I haven't seen it in action actually, but whether you just wave it over the car door, just have it on you, I'm not sure. But either way, there is no key, which you know, why do we need keys? We're moving away from it anyway with the likes of the Nissan Leaf, and you know, keyless entry's been about for ages. So I guess it's the next natural step. Most people have a mobile phone that was capable of doing that. If they don't, there's like a credit card that comes with it. So I think that's just a nice feature. We knew about the roof, which for me that's a really nice feature. I love the panoramic roof. I think that really gives you that feeling of kind of openness and space. I really like that. Now the big thing that everybody was waiting for was to find out about the battery and the range and how that fitted in with the pricing structure. Now we know that there's going to be two models released right from the off. There's going to be a $35,000 model and a $44,000 model. Now the $35,000 model will do, they're saying 220 miles, which is great. We've cracked the 200 mile mark. We should never go back below that again. And on that price point, with the equipment in that car, I think that's a really, really attractive package. They're also going to do a 310 mile model, which is $44,000. They have tweaked it, obviously more range and a quicker 0 to 60 time. So whilst it's not going to satisfy those that want ludicrous mode, let's presume that will come at some point. And as I said before, there are some other bits and pieces that we did and didn't know, things around. We now know the colours that are available. We know that there's a lot more storage in comparison to certainly the S and the X. Lots of kind of under the armrest, under the console, loads of extra storage, which is great because it was missing before. Obviously we knew about the screen, and we know that that is pretty much houses everything, whether it's from the speedometer to the autopilot. Speaking of the autopilot, it comes equipped with autopilot, but it doesn't have the software. I believe it's a $5,000 payment in order to activate it, and that's just for the basic level autopilot. I think if you want it to then go on up, obviously you pay more for it. So that's all the really positive stuff as far as I'm concerned, and you know, I don't think anyone was disappointed. As I say, we didn't have the bells and whistles of a massive new announcement, something unexpected that, you know, we were maybe hoping for, but I understand why not. You know, there's a price point to the car and they've got to build it to that. The disappointment for me, being in the UK, is when it's going to get here. Now, we're being told that it's probably not going to arrive in the UK in a right-hand drive model until 2019. So we're a year and a half away from that. That's a long time. Right, well, it's time to go and pick the car up now. They just give me a call to say it's all ready. To be honest, I'm just doing this bit because I'm trying to force myself to walk along in the street and talk at the camera. Where I am at the moment, it's a quiet little market town, and you know, I was in Disney last week, and it was really easy because it was mega busy. Here, it's so quiet, everybody looks at you, and it's really, really difficult. I find it really difficult. So I'm trying to get used to it so I can do it a bit more, because when I watch other people vlog, I really like seeing what's around them and where they are and where they're going. So this is my attempt to try and get myself doing it, try and force myself to be a bit braver with it. So hopefully there'll be a bit more of this in the future. Right, so I picked up the keys and here we go, let's have a look. Okay, so a set of Goodyear Efficient grips. Look good to me. A set of tyres. Albeit, when I picked it up, I walked in, the chap obviously saw me, and he said, "Oh, hello mate, you're here for your Duke." I said, "No, Leaf." And he said, "Ah, same thing, isn't it?" I said, "Right, you clearly don't know EV drivers very well." So yeah, we had a bit of fun, but all done. I asked him if they could have done a better price if I'd gone direct. He said sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. You just have to phone and find out. I'm just coming off the dual carriageway now. A little run there, 60 miles an hour, and absolutely brilliant. I'm very pleased with those. Unfortunately, the OCD in me now is kicking in and saying I need to get the front ones changed as soon as possible. I want a matching set. And there's something always really satisfying for me about having new tyres put on, or like in the old days with my ice car, when it got serviced, it suddenly felt really refined and really nice. And I don't know why, it's all in my head, but yeah, whilst all these things cost money, there's something really satisfying about having new stuff for your car to make it work better. Well, we're all set to go on a bike ride, then the heavens opened, so that's put us back an hour. We haven't really got time now to have a big long bike ride, and to be honest, the forest is going to be soaking wet, so we'll all come back muddy, which isn't normally a problem, but we want to go swimming straight afterwards. So we're going to have a little play outside on scooters and skateboards, and then head off for a bit of a swim. On your marks, get set, go! Well, I think that's enough playtime for today. We have got to go swimming, and obviously I can't take you in swimming, so I'm going to end the vlog there. If you've enjoyed it today, remember to like and share it, and if you don't do so already, subscribe to the channel, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.